everybody. So, you know the expression, never rains, it pours. Yeah, I've been a little bit like that. If you saw last Friday's video and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I've been doing the first sort of commercial job with the Lamello with the Zeta. And I got that installed last week. It was a long old week, pretty tough going. And I've been trying to get hold of some fittings called a Bisco. Lamello make like a plastic biscuit, but it fits in the same slot that the Zeta cuts. So you don't have to change cutters to do that. And they're just sort of, just for alignment. If you're using Clamexes, instead of using Tensos, you can use Biscos. Anyway, I was trying to get hold of some of these, and I've been talking to the guys at ProTrade, who I bought my Zeta from, a guy there called Alan Harrison. We've been playing sort of telephone tag. Again, a really long, tough old week. I started early last Monday morning, and I finished late on the Friday night, and I've been coming back here and doing an evening shift here as well, because, for example, got lots of reasons to be honest, but for example, the solid Sapele I had to order, and it didn't arrive till Tuesday, so I couldn't lip the shelves until kind of Wednesday and Thursday night, and that was a bit of a long evening actually. That was the first, not a failure, but the first sort of slight disappointment with the Zeta. In fact, I shot a little bit of vloggy style video on that. Maybe I'll just run that now because it was a bit of a choker when it happened. So it's 7:25 in the evening after a long old day, and I've just finished a 3-hour domino and clamping session on some shelves, 14 shelves in total, quite a lot. More of those down there. Yes, still painted tables behind me. Don't ask. First sort of, not failure, but first sort of disappointment really with the Lamello, with the Zeta. The Tenso connectors just weren't strong enough to pull. I'm putting hardwood lipping onto the veneered shelves for this big wardrobe job that I'm involved in at the minute. And I was in here at 7 this morning getting some stuff prepared for the day. I've gone out and I've done that day's work. I was back here for about 4, so I've just put in another 3.5 hour shift. So again, I've 7:30 in the evening now. And what I thought would be just a quick hour or so with the Lamello and the Tensos, boof. The Tensos apply 15 kilos of pressure and clamp everything up nice and tight. In reality, it's nowhere near enough, or it has not been anywhere near enough to clamp this particular Sapele edging onto the veneered Sapele boards. So I had to go back to clamping them, and if I'm going to clamp them, obviously I might as well use the domino, just regular dominoes, because they're pennies each rather than the Tensos, which are 60, 70 pence a piece. I would have happily spent that money if they'd have done the job, 4 in each of these long shelves, but just not doing it. So a little bit about that at the minute. I start putting the carcasses together with the Tensos and the Clamex tomorrow, so we'll see what happens with those. I'll take a box of screws with me just in case. But anyway, more to come on this, but that's the first little sort of disappointment with the system. So not not really what I was looking for. I was hoping for a nice quick sort of hour-long boof, a dozen 14 shelves, all lit nice and easy, no clamping, no messing. Instead it was like a 3-hour mammoth session, like back from the old days. Anyway, I've been trying to catch up with Alan Harrison. We've been playing telephone tag all through the week, and he got hold of me on Friday, the one day when I really couldn't speak because I was up against it a bit trying to get these wardrobes in. And he said, "Oh yeah, I've got the Biscos for you. I've got something else you might be interested in as well. Are you around?" I said, "Well, not now, but Monday. Are you around Monday?" "Yeah, okay, Monday." "Okay, Alan. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Whatever you think I might. Happy to take a look at anything," kind of thing. Anyway, I got a FedEx thing to say it's been shipped, and what should turn up today is not a packet of Biscos, but what looks like another Zeta, but is actually Mafel. And what we've got here is they've arranged for me to have an extended loaner demo model of the Mafel Duo Dowler. So that's going to be fun. I've got this for, there's no sort of set time limit on it, basically. A few weeks, certainly. So I can spend a week or so getting well acquainted with this and then put it through its paces and give it a good old comparison to the Zeta and, of course, the Domino as well. And it occurred to me, and this is slightly unfair, I don't know if I've mentioned this to you guys before or if it's just been elsewhere, but what was to be the third leg of my Festool versus Cheap Tool series was the Triton Duo Dowler, comparing it to the Domino. I had the Traxor, I had the Sander, and I had the Triton Dowler. I bought 3 of those Triton Dowlers, and they were all terrible. They were unusable, every single one of them. Now the Triton Dowler is supposed to have been improved. They haven't made a big song and dance about it. That's not a new improved model, but they're supposedly much better than they were when I bought mine. In fact, I bought 3 of them. The dealers refused to sell me another one. They said, no, sorry, we're spending too much on getting these things shipped back and forth. It's only £120 machine. Shipping costs have got to be a tenner each way or whatever. Anyway, it did occur to me to try and get hold of another Dowler. I don't mind buying one. I'll buy one. And just to give it a quick comparison, as I have got the Dowler, the proper Mafel Duo Dowler here, the new one, this is the DDF40. It occurred to me to try and get hold of the Triton just to give it a little bit of a comparison between the two. I know it's been done to death to a certain extent, but I don't think anybody's got a more recent one. So what do you guys think? Think it's worth doing a new improved Dowler against this all shiny and new Mafel DDF40? It sort of strikes me as being like shooting a fish in a barrel, really, because it's a totally unfair comparison. At the same time, I guess there must be some people out there questioning, well, if that's a Duo Dowler and that's a Duo Dowler, what's the difference between them other than the fact that you could buy one of the Tritons for every day of the week and still have change from the price of this? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But we're back. I think the heatwave is finished. Normal service will resume. We got the big camera and the proper microphone back, so no more vloggy style videos apart from what's already in the can. But yes, interesting. Just a loaner, don't get to keep it or anything. But I'll certainly look forward to putting it through its paces and giving it a good comparison between the Zeta and the Domino as well. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.